Let's call out our first lady warrior. From Checkmate, Marietta, give it up for Erin Poturich.
Especially.
And let's meet her opponent. Out of the red corner, representing the Guild, give it up for Elizabeth Carrillo.
And Elizabeth Carrillo, lo siento. Debut fighter, age 22, weighed in at 144.7 pounds, 5'7", fighting out of the Guild. Now, here is the issue with playing jiu-jitsu. You're going against your opponent, Elizabeth, with a very successful college career in wrestling as well. Third in state in 2023 CAA state finalist in 2024 as well, college wrestler. And this is where you figure out how good is your jiu-jitsu.
Exactly.
You know you're going to hit the mat at some point.
It's a guarantee you're going to hit the mat.
It's a guarantee.
Now, in those 2 minutes when you're on your back, do you have the submission skills to throw them up?
Or can you just wall walk, right?
Yeah, that's not happening.
I mean,
that's not happening. BJJ person against a good wrestler is not happening. It's not happening. She is going to fight from her back, and hopefully her jiu-jitsu skills will prevail for her. If not, it's going to be a long 6 minutes.
Right, and there is a height discrepancy. There's a 2-inch height discrepancy. So really, ideally, Erin is on that jab. Feint jab, circle. Feint, circle, jab. And just giving different looks, because you know that you're going to be anticipating that shot the entire time. And Elizabeth, if I'm Elizabeth, I'm looking for that shot the whole time.
Well, I just want to see if Elizabeth has any hands to bring with that wrestling.
This is our co-main event of the evening. This is sponsored by Boardwalk Recovery in the blue corner and Wolf of West Coast in the red corner. This fight is 3 2-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Let's meet our first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner, this lady is making her MMA debut. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs a ready 143.2 pounds. Representing Checkmate, Marietta, give it up for Erin Poturich. And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This lady is also making her MMA debut. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighs a ready 144.7 pounds. Representing the Guild, give it up for Elizabeth Carrillo. Your referee is Jonathan Romero.
Here we go, guys, that co-main event.
The ladies are taking us home tonight.
It's ladies' night.
Ooh, ooh. But the drinks ain't free.
The smoke is.
The smoke is. Oh, and they come right out.
In on the single.
Erin's trying to use that jab. Nice.
And they're just
Elizabeth is returning.
And here's that wrestling. Got the Kimura trap.
Erin's showing good defense right now, but she's throwing those punches. Elizabeth's trying to get around to her back right now, but Erin's showing good defense, getting her back to the wall. She might can fulfill your prophecy of wall walking.
Yeah, she's got that that wrist control right now, which is the only reason why Elizabeth can't clasp her hands together.
Ah, you were right. Right back down.
Hey, right there, Elizabeth, you're good right there.
There we go.
Erin's going to have to separate because right now, even though she's getting back up, it's not a lot of work getting done. She's losing because all the aggression, the small little takedowns and everything right now is being scored for Elizabeth.
Right, I liked Erin on the feet. She was just a little bit more active, scoring a little bit. Oh, changes directions. That's not good.
Heavy hips, punches right now. Let her cook, ref. Let her cook.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Elizabeth looking
Erin
to
trying to go
score
after
more.
her leg.
Erin working her jiu-jitsu.
That straight leg lock. If she can go for a knee bar right here, she can roll. But Elizabeth is heavy on those hips, throwing punches right now still. 10-second clap.
Man, real close to a leg lock.
This is the difference between the amateurs. You only can go for straight leg locks.
Right.
Now, if she could go for a heel hook, she'd be in trouble.
Here we go. Awesome first round single attempt right there, but then they just start trading.
Erin with a nice tee.
Two.
Look like a hammer fist punch.
Right? And Elizabeth just
Relentless.
relentless.
Pressure. Like a bulldog. Heavy ground and pound right here.
And she defended well in the beginning of the first. Now that there's a little bit more sweat going on, I wonder how that impacts the fight.
We'll see. Well, for Erin, she's gonna have to strike.
Right.
And your jiu-jitsu is pretty much negated from her wrestling. You're gonna have to strike.
Right.
And Elizabeth just needs to go right back to what she was doing. Be relentless, put that pressure, take her right back down.
Ooh,
Erin with
two-handed.
another team. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, they are just trading right now.
The ladies came to fight tonight. Nice.
Elizabeth's corner is calling forward.
Oh,
right
overhand
hand.
right by Elizabeth.
In on the single.
Back to the wrestling. I don't think Erin has an answer for any of those takedowns right now. Trying to use that Kimura.
Oh, hold. Nope.
She's being smart not to grab the cage.
And Erin's now keen.
Elizabeth's going to track her down now, just stepping over. Old school wrestling. Trap the legs. Erin's trying to stay busy. She's not trying to give up her back and trying to keep her back against the cage right now. See if she can work her way back up. That's 2 wall walks for you. Uh-oh. It was kind of low.
And you can see Elizabeth's just trying to soften her up a little bit and see if she can get another one of those takedowns.
Yeah, she's just using her double unders to crush those ribs. Right now, it's real hard for Erin to breathe and get away. There she goes. There's Elizabeth with a little bit of short action punches.
Yep.
Good.
You can see Elizabeth, and she's just feeling Erin's weight right now, trying to figure out which side she's committing to a little bit more.
10 seconds left.
And you look at that head position, that's the reason why Elizabeth can keep Erin pinned up against the wall. It's that forehead and the jaw that gives you that appropriate pressure against the wall. But they had some even exchanges right here. Both of them landed
Erin
big.
layering that overhand right. Elizabeth with that overhand right and a nice hook to return afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, both of them had their moments.
But it seems once Elizabeth locks her hands, Erin's in a whole different fight than she wants to be in.
Right. It's mostly defensive. Once she comes up to that body lock, it's definitely giving Erin some difficulty.
Right now, hopefully her coaches are telling her some good advice. She has to stay off that cage, and she can't afford another takedown.
Both girls look locked in right now.
Erin right back with that teeth.
Right there. Stay on her.
Elizabeth being nice
right hand.
aggressive. Use that right hand to close the distance. Now she's back on that cage, smothering her.
Working for that body lock.
Trying to separate her feet. See if she can get like a little hip toss or something.
Yep.
Just goes for it as I called it too. Erin trying to separate those hips so she doesn't get taken down again.
You got to start. Oh, looking for the throw.
Erin's going to have to show a little bit more urgency now. It's 1 minute left back in this fight, and I don't think she won either 2 rounds, so she's going to have to get on it right now.
She's got to battle for that head position. That's really what's gluing her to that fence at this point.
And right now, Elizabeth's changing up her game. She's just going to smother against the cage and throw that dirty boxing right now. Short jab, short little uppercuts to the body, knees. Right now, why get in trouble over taking her back down to the ground and putting her in her world again? So she's just going to smother her right here. Dirty box.
Ooh, nice shots.
Nice.
She can just drop down to a double right here.
Just the grinding work, punches to the thighs. She's showing a good fight IQ. Why take a jiu-jitsu person to where they could submit you? I'm going to just take her against the cage and just grind her out right here.
Yeah, old school, dirty box.
MMA IQ, 101.
Right.
Sometimes you just got to make it an ugly fight.
Path of least resistance.
Exactly. Dirty boxing right here. Beautiful work. Great job.
Great fight. Very, very competitive. Both of them had their moments in the stand-up.
See, this time, Elizabeth coming out, throwing shots right away. She cut short distance, and then instead of going for the takedown, she just used the dirty boxing right there. Kept her in close range, punch, 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 score, score, and I don't have to worry about getting in trouble anymore.
Right, right. She essentially tested all the elements, right?
Exactly.
The striking was competitive. She kept getting takedowns on Erin, but Erin was wall walking fairly well. She was defending fairly well on the ground, right? So she just said in that 3rd round, all right, I'm gonna make my next adjustment and just simply dirty box her against the cage, right? And that, while everybody is looking for a finish, you have to realize what the path is to get you the win. That's the most important part, and I believe that Elizabeth did it this time.
NC State basketball motto, survive and advance. Now she'll be 1-0. She can work on those improvements in the gym and work her way to the next fight.
Here we go, and we're gonna watch a little bit more of the replay, some of these highlights. In on the single, separates, and they just start throwing.
See, right there, Erin had her shots. She showed some good striking on her feet. I don't think she was ready for a striking fight, but hey, sometimes you gotta just change it up. But right there is just power doubles. Elizabeth with ground and pound. Erin knows how to get out of trouble, but she couldn't take advantage of anything. Nice punch.
Nice right hand right there. And Elizabeth responding as well.
Yeah, staying in her face, using her dirty boxing. Sometimes you got to throw the game plan out the window and just win.
I mean, adjustments is really all that it is in MMA.
Exactly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. Your first judge scores about 30-27. Your next 2 judges scored about 29-28 for your winner. Out of the red corner, Elizabeth